Hey Daydreamers, it's Alex, and today's video is going to be my vlog for Becca's 48-hour Bookoplathon. So I will leave Becca's announcement video for her Bookoplathon if you want to know more about it, although by the time this vlog goes up it will be over, so I don't know if you'll be that interested, but I'll leave it there anyway. I believe she's going to do more rounds, maybe, so you can check it out and see if you'd be interested in joining the next round. So it's now about 5:30, had a bit of a late start to the day and I've only just started vlogging, but I have been reading, and my first book is Slay by Kim Curran, and this was for the chance prompt for the first roll. I can't remember which board that was, but this was the one that Twitter voted for me to read. I'm a bit over halfway through and I'm enjoying it. It's not amazing, but it is really fun and I'm enjoying it. And then for the second two rolls I went with the, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like a diverse read, and for that I'm going to read The Poetex by Elizabeth Acevedo. I'm really excited to read this, and it's also in verse, so perfect for a 48-hour readathon, but I might not get to this until tomorrow, as it is now 5. And our dinner's here, so we're about to watch some Doctor Who and eat some dinner, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Hey, so this is just going to be a quick update because my phone is low on battery, but I just finished Slay. This is my first book for the readathon. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was fun. It wasn't anything amazing or special, but it was just a bit of fun and I had fun reading it. I'll stop saying fun now. So the next book I'm going to read, as I said, is The Poetex. I might start this tonight, but I won't finish it tonight. I'm not the kind of person who stays up for a readathon. I don't do well if I don't get my sleep, so I am going to go to bed at a normal time, but I will probably start this tonight. I also need to make sure I read today's section of Tower of Dawn. I might do that next, and then maybe just start a little bit of the Poetex, and we'll see how we go. I'm really hoping that one of the next 4 prompts can apply to Tower of Dawn, so I can count what I read for this as part of the readathon, so fingers crossed. We shall see. But I probably won't update you again tonight because I won't finish anything else tonight, so I will talk to you tomorrow, let you know how I get on, what the other prompts are, and what I decide to read for them. See you tomorrow. So it's now Sunday. It's about 1 PM and I've just been reading, and I watched another episode of Doctor Who earlier and had some lunch and cut my boyfriend's hair, which was kind of fun, to be honest. But I've been reading The Poetex and I'm just about to sit down now, and I'm doing some sprints with Faye, so I'm hoping to finish this quite quickly. And then we've got the last 2 roll drops now because I didn't vlog this morning, so they're both out now. And for the 3rd roll drop I'm doing the mystery thriller prompt, and for that I'm going to read The Rules by Tracy Darnton. That was sent to me by the publisher, so I want to read it and get a review up. And then for the last roll, I can't remember which boards my prompts are coming from off the top of my head, so I'll let you know that later when I've actually checked. But for the last roll I'm doing the YA fantasy one, and I'm going to count the section that I read of Tower of Dawn for that. I won't finish it in the readathon, but I'm counting it anyway. And Becca said it was fine when I asked on Twitter, so yay! So that's it for my update now. And I'm going to get to reading, and I'll let you know when I finish the Poet X. Hey, so it's now 7:30 and I've just finished the Poet X. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. It touched on a lot of themes that I didn't realise it touched on, like religion and LGBT, and I just really enjoyed it, and I think you should all read it if you haven't already. I read it physically, but I kind of wish I'd listened to the audiobook because I feel like this would be a really good audiobook, seeing as it's all in verse, so it would probably be very good actually spoken out loud and performed. So I think for Clap When You Land I will try and get the audiobook instead of reading that one physically. But yes, I really enjoyed this. Very happy to have read it. I spent a good part of the afternoon on video chat with Beth and Faye for Faye's birthday on Tuesday, and we played Animal Crossing, and then we played Cards Against Humanity, and we just like chatted and caught up, and it was really, really nice. So now I finished the Poet X, I'm going to move on to The Rules by Tracy Darnton. I'm going to get up the prompts now so I can actually tell you what the prompts are and which role they are and which board they are, so just give me a second. So I started with Slay, which was my book for the chance card prompt, which was the first roll on the 2020 board, and I got Twitter to vote, and this was the winner. And then for the second roll drop, I went with the 2019 board for a culturally diverse book, and that was The Poet X. And then for the third roll drop, I went back to the 2019 board, and that was a mystery or thriller was the roll, and that's going to be The Rules. This is under 200 pages, so even though it's already 7:30, I'm hoping I can finish this tonight. I'm hoping it will be a nice quick read. The font is really small though, so we'll see, but hopefully. And then for the last roll drop, I once again went with the 2019 board, and that was young adult fantasy, and I'm just counting what I'm reading of this weekend for that one, because I'm not going to read a whole young adult fantasy, and I'm buddy reading this with Beth, so I have been reading bits of this, and I will be reading more of this today. So I'm just counting sections of this for that one. Which means if I finish the rules, I should, fingers crossed, hopefully finish the rules. That means I will have completed a prompt for each roll drop, so 4 prompts. Not all 8, because that was never going to happen, but 4 I'm happy with over one weekend. So I'm going to go and read the rules and hopefully finish it. Wish me luck. I'll talk to you in a bit. So I didn't have a reading update for you just now, but we're all having a stargazing party over on Faye's Island, and I thought I would share that with you, so enjoy. Okay, so it's nearly 10 o'clock and I'm going to call it quits because I'm tired, really tired, and I have work tomorrow and I have to get up early, and as I said earlier, I just can't do staying up late. It just doesn't work for me. I haven't read much of the rules. I'm on like page 20. I got distracted by Animal Crossing, but it's fine. I'm not sure how I feel about it so far. There have been quite a few fat-phobic comments in just 20 pages, so I'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed. I hope you enjoyed my vlog for Becca's Bookoplathon. keep an eye out for Beth's video on Wednesday. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!